Hello and welcome back. My name is Devious Gaming and you are watching episode 26 of my Pokemon Moon Egglocke. In last episode we made our way through the Aether Foundation and we are here to save Lillie and Cosmog. So without further ado, let's head straight out. We are to take on the second lab according to Gladion. He has ordered us to do the second lab rather than the first. I've just missed that Zygarde cell outside, but it's right, I'll grab it later. So here we are in the second lab. What are you kids doing in here? Don't touch anything with your grimy hands. This research is our life. I don't care if you're a kid or what. I'll send you flying if you threatened it. So we are straight into a battle with the employees inside the lab. As they think we're going to mess up their research. So we'll be heading into a double battle. They have a Machoke and a Vanillish. And we are sending out Bolt, and Hal is sending out his Raichu. So we are having a team double battle here, so let's hit it with a Discharge. However, this is probably going to hurt Hal's Raichu, but that's not too much of a problem. So no, he can take it. We do get the paralysis on Machoke, which is great. Which means that we will be moving faster than him in the next round of battling. We're going to get hit with a submission, which does a fair bit of damage, but we can take another one, so that's fine. And let's just hit this guy with a Thunderfang now. Hal is going to hit it with a Psychic, which is going to finish it off, so we don't have to worry about that. And we have beaten the Aether employees inside the lab. It's not a particularly original line, but wherever there is light, there is also shadow. There is another world that cannot be brought about through idle talk. Got it? I may be an expert at studying Pokemon, but I'm no expert when it comes to battling them. But the guys in Lab A next door, they're pretty experienced with battles. After all, they spent so long researching that uncontrollable Pokemon. Hey, focus people. Where's Lillie and Cosmog? We may have lost, but that doesn't mean we're going to help you. I'm not telling you anything. She's not here, is she? Even you can see that. So they're refusing to help us even though we slaughtered them. Come on, Devious, let's split up and look around. Maybe we'll find some clue. So we need to have a look around the lab. See if we can find ultra wormholes. Behind the ultra wormhole that Professor Moon discovered lies a different dimension. By investigating the changes in mass there, we can predict the existence of Pokemon like life. We have dubbed them Ultra Beasts for now. Cosmog. Cosmog is hypothesized to be a type of Ultra Beast that hails from another dimension, a dimension that we have named Ultra Space. When placed under sufficient stress, it reveals the power to create and open ultra wormholes in order to escape from its suffering. We are now working on a device that will allow us to manipulate the ultra wormhole created when Cosmog is subjected to extreme stress. Wait, so Cosmog might be an Ultra Beast? We should tell Gladion about this. So we are going to go and find Gladion and tell him all about the information we have just received. Did you find anything? We learned a bit about Cosmog. Like, it might be an Ultra Beast or whatever, and if you stress it a lot, it can create ultra wormholes, maybe to run away or something. If you stress it, if you hurt it, is that what you mean? Was that why she ran away with it? But we didn't find any signs of it down here. Yeah, Faba probably knew this would be a dead end. Darn, did he outsmart us? Gladion never really explains anything, eh? Probably thinks it makes him look cool. Should we go after him? We all got into this together. Might as well see it to the end. Let's just grab the Zygarde cell. Let's try and catch up with Gladion. find out what's going on. Before we do that, let's just head into lab number 1, see if we can find anything interesting in here. Doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, there's a Pokeball. Ah, full restore. That might come in handy, so that's pretty good. It's good to look in every corner. Let's head back up. Looks like we are going back up in the lift. Back to the entrance. Devious. Even beaten down old Faba doesn't change, does it? What do we do? Beat whoever stands in our way. What other choice do we have? Fine, we can do that. But do you have to say all the time? Hello, children. I'm afraid Branch Chief Faba has given us orders regarding you three. Now that you've learned of the darkness at the heart of Aether Paradise, we'll need you all to conveniently disappear. Whoa, Devious, battle with me. We're going to head into another double battle with Hal to take on some more Aether Foundation employees. Let's see what they're going to throw at us. They are going to use a Mudsdale and a Pelipper. So we will use Bolt and Raichu again for this battle. And I'm going to hit this Pelipper with all we have. And let's hit him with the Z move. Gigavolt Havoc on the Pelipper. However, Hal gets to it first, so now we are going to be hitting the Mudsdale, which it will not affect. Thanks for that, Hal. Probably not going to do any damage, as electric moves are not effective on ground Pokemon. However, he is going to take out our Bolt in one hit. Sadly, Bolt is down. So that is now 2 Pokemon we have that we cannot use. Let's hit into Rachel now. So Bolt, our MVP for the last episode, helping us get through so many of the battles, has sadly died to the Aether Foundation employees Mudsdale. And this Mudsdale has stamina, which is rather annoying. And Hal loses his Raichu. And Hal's also going to send out his Primarina. So now let's hit this thing with a Sparkling area, which should hopefully finish off this Mudsdale. Been super effective, and it does. So Flame has gained a level to level 28. As we've made our way through the Aether Foundation. Ridiculous. Have the children of Alola always been this strong? That's what you get when you go through the trials of the Island Challenge. Now that you understand, how about you get out of our way? Phew, thanks Devious and Hakamoto. When you're fighting a battle you can't afford to lose, you really can't waver at all, huh? Let's go. You know, I know we aren't friends, but I'm glad that you two are here. I remember what you said at Battle Royale Dome that day, Hal, about how people can achieve more if they do something together. Looks like maybe you were right. So Gladion having a little heart-to-heart there. Oh, young master. What do you mean, young master? It's been a long time. And hello to you too, Devious and Hal. Please allow me to heal your Pokemon. What happened to Lillie? Do you know anything? I imagine that she is with the president. Then that's where I'm going. That's all I need to know. The president? That's Miss Lucamine, right? She's a really nice person, so I'm sure she'll listen to us if we explain everything. Yeah, she's real nice, as long as you mean nothing to her. But I'm afraid the doors have been locked. Again? That's not stopping me. So let's follow Hal and Gladion. My, what naughty children. You should just lay your heavy heads down. But I knew that you would struggle onwards. I could see through every action you would take, so I knew you would try to reach the president. And that is why I knew that I would be able to ambush you here and remedy my previous failure. The only reason I let you in the lower floor was to buy time to gather more staff to stop you. So, Mr. Faba, do you have the key to the president's room? Indeed, I have it right here. So if you'd just stay hidden, we would have been stuck here anyway, right? What? Enough, you lot. Teach these children a lesson. We don't have time for this. Help me out here, Devious. So we are going to now battle alongside Gladion against these Aether Foundation employees. Plenty of team-ups going on right now. Sadly, Bolt will have to change out as he is no longer with us technically. Should have maybe thought about that before entering this battle, never mind. So, Pokemon, and let's go into Pepsi. Sadly, we've had to waste a turn there. Hopefully we can take whatever these things throw at us. Magmar gets hit with the acrobatic from Gladion's Golbat. And he gets hit with a Confuse Ray. So let's just Sky Uppercut this Electabuzz. Gonna get hit with the Thunder Punch on the Golbat, and he hurts himself in the confusion. And they have taken out Gladion's Golbat, so no problems for us. We do get the Sky Uppercut off. Gladion is going to send out his type null. Let's just go for another Sky Uppercut on the Electabuzz, but not before Gladion gets hit with an Electro Ball. They seem to be leaving us alone in this battle, which I'm not complaining about. As we are now down to 4 Pokemon on our team, one which is rather weak. Pepsi gaining a level to level 40. The rest of the team gaining some experience from the XP share. Gladion breaks through the confusion with a Crush Claw to finish off the Magmar and does get hit with the Flame Body. How can this be? To be cornered by mere children. Maybe helping one another out isn't so bad. Devious, how? I leave Faba to you. Enough. I will show you the true power of Branch Chief Faba, the man who is called Aether Paradise's last line of defense. We will settle this at last with a multi-battle. Come on, Devious. Let's show them just what our Pokemon are capable of, for Lillie and for Cosmog too. Slightly wary going into this battle, as we are down to our last 4 Pokemon now, as we lost Bolt. Let's remove him from the team also. And we're up against Faba and another Aether Foundation employee in a multi-battle. We are going to have to remove Bolt, which isn't helpful at the moment. So let's switch to Rachel. And Hal uses a Thunderbolt on the Slowbro, and Ledian uses a Light Screen. We are going to get yawned, so let's use Hyper Voice. Which should now take out both the opposing Pokemon. However, we do get flinched, so it looks like we will be falling asleep, which is wonderful. Hopefully we don't stay asleep for long. Raichu is going to get the Thunderbolt off on the Ledian and take that one out, which means we just have Faba left to deal with his 3 Pokemon. Flame is going to gain a level to level 29 and wants to learn Takedown. So let's keep all our old moves on Flame. So he already has a rather good move set. We just need to level him up a little bit before we can bring him out to battle. Raichu is now fallen asleep. So we are now both asleep on the opposite side of the field. Let's try and wake up. Give it a couple of turns. Slowbro doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage to us, so we can stay in. Raichu wakes up and takes out the Slowbro, which is fantastic. Hopefully we can do the same. We're going to level up to level 43. And we are still fast asleep. The light screen has now worn off. And Faba is going to send out his Hypno. So let's hope that we wake up and we can get off our sparkling area, which we do. Fantastic. Sadly, we do finish off Hal's Raichu. But that just means he gets to bring out his Primarina too. Alright, let's hit this Hypno with a Hyper Voice. However, Hal's Primarina is going to be put to sleep. But we get to use our Hyper Voice and hopefully take out this Hypno. Leaving 1 Pokemon left for us to take down. Which is a Bruxish. Hitting it with 1 more Hyper Voice, seeing as we seem to be being left alone. Kind of hoping Hal would wake up there. So let's just hit this Bruxish 1 more time as Hal's Primarina goes down. We can take out this Bruxish with a priority Aqua Jet to win this battle against Faba and his friend. Fantastic. Flame is leveling up quite nicely at the moment, catching up with the rest of the team. I want to help save Lillie. I'm going ahead. You don't mind, right? Thanks for the key, Mr. Faba. This is why I can't bring myself to like children. Let's head on in. Whoa there, like an Yukon Billion Team Skull thugs in this place. So the Foundation really was working together with Team Skull. This is like way too mind-blowing to think about right now. Devious, let's knock some skulls together for now. So that is where I'm going to leave today's episode, guys. We have beaten Faba and made our way into the main chamber, where we will be taking on a few more Team Skull before meeting up with President Lucamine. Sadly, we have lost Bolt and Coconut, which we actually lost Coconut last episode, but we couldn't use in this episode. So we are now down to 4 Pokemon for the matchups in next episode. Also, if you would like a chance to be named after any of the Pokemon in this Let's Play, all you have to do is answer the question of the day. And today is, what legendary Pokemon would you like to see get a pre-evolution? So in Pokemon Sun and Moon, obviously the legendaries finally got pre-evolved forms, being Cosmog and Cosmoem. If you could have any other legendary Pokemon with a pre-evolution, what would it be? If you've enjoyed today's video, please do smash that like button, and if you are new, please do subscribe to the channel for all my future content. I won't keep you any longer for now, guys. Ta-ta for now.